Odilo TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, you guys, hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this real because y'all know Odilo keeps it real. Salute, salute, salute. Happy Sunday to everybody. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Salute to the playback gang. Salute to everybody who comes in the chat. Salute to the old and new subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get into this, right? So David Morell and David Benavidez, they finally got it on, right? And it has a lot of people that's going around saying that, oh man, it probably needs to be a rematch. And I'm thinking like, no. I mean, it could be a rematch, right? It'll probably be a bigger fight, whatever, right? Because the rematches always sell, a little bit more. But David Benavidez, he clearly won the fight, right? He clearly won the fight. David Benavidez clearly won the fight, right? And he proved me wrong because I thought that David Morell, right, that he had more of a shot than he had. So, I mean, like he won the fight. He won the fight. And, it is what it is. But let's get to the Pitbull Cruz fight, right? Because that's the fight that I had a little problem with right there. Pitbull Cruz. Like, he really, like you can actually say that the other guy won that fight. Right? I don't know what was going on, but he's just this slugger. He just wants to get up in there. He doesn't use a jab or, just a slugger. Like just stand in the middle of the ring and just throw hooks. And it's like, that's only going to get, Pitbull Cruz so far in boxing. And I hope that people understand. Understand this, right? Because people, they're just going to catch on to his, to his hooks. And, but he did outland the guy. And he did, he did put in a little work. I mean, let's go to to his punch stats, right, for last night. See, look at this is the total punches up here. Total punches right here. And as you guys can see, like he landed 42 punches the first round. The second round, he landed 28 punches. But the third round, the other guy landed 27. The fourth round, right, this guy landed 24. So he outlanded, Pitbull Cruz again. So that's 2-2 so far, right? Pitbull Cruz, he wins this one. He comes back, wins the next one. So it's 3-3, right? These rounds is even, right? So this can go either way, right? Because it's an even round. The other guy comes and win the next round after that. Then the next round after that is even. Then the guy comes and win the next round. Right? So I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out this 97, 93, this 98, 92. Right? Or this 90. I'm trying to figure this out. Right? Man, because clearly you can count more rounds for this guy than you can count for, Pitbull Cruz. It's like, but this is what goes on in boxing. This is what goes on in boxing. Corruption, right in front of your face. And yeah, like Pitbull Cruz, yeah, like he ended up outlanding the guy by 10 punches. Yes, he did. Yes, he did do that. Yes, he did. But when you're looking at the numbers, it's like, I mean, like Pitbull Cruz, he, like he could have lost this fight. He probably should have lost this fight. Or they should have just called the fight a draw. Right? Because look, Pitbull Cruz won 1, 2, 3. 3 rounds that you can really You can really say that he only won, right, man, that he outlanded this man only 3 rounds, right? That was round 1, 2, and round 5. That's it. That's the only rounds that he outlanded the man. Round 1, 2, and 5. But all the other rounds is right. But since he's Pitbull Cruz, they always gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Like since they both landed the same amount of punches. All right, Pitbull Cruz, yeah, he was more accurate, but they both landed the same amount of punches. Right? Like round 7, they both landed the same amount of punches. Salute, Bruce, Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Salute, salute. Yeah, like, I'm trying to just see how did they get a 90, how did they get a 98, 92 scorecard? I'm trying to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, all right, like I get it, but I mean, like, dude was landing punches. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Okay, you could give him round 1, he landed 42 punches. Okay, he landed 28 punches. And then round 5, he landed 28 punches. Right? But round 3, this guy landed 27. He landed 1 more than, Pitbull Cruz in that round. He landed 8 more in this round. They was even. He landed 6 more in this round. They was even. Then he landed 5 more. But Pitbull Cruz, right? He gets a 98, a 98, 92, 97, 93. I don't know what these people was looking at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess if you just aggressive and you just, and you just, yeah, and you just throw hooks, right? You're gonna always get the benefit of the doubt, right? I think that's what Canelo. I think Canelo he gets that same kind of love, right? You just come forward, you just throw hooks. Salute 913, salute, right? Because if you just come forward, you just throw hooks. That's gonna, like I guess that's just crowd. I mean, that's just the judge pleasing, and it don't matter if you even land the punch or not, right? Just make it look, just make it look good. You can hit the guy on the, you can hit him on the hip. It don't matter. Just make it look good, right? We're gonna give you a point for it. Like it's like, come on, man. But boxing is becoming a joke, you guys. Right, with that David Benavidez Morell fight. So I don't know if the winner of that fight should fight the winner of Benavidez, right? I mean, but Bibble, Seba, salute. The winner of that fight should fight the winner of this fight that's coming up with Better Be even Bibble, right? The rematch. Right, it's only right. It's only right. That'll be some good fights, right? That's some good fights. Yeah, you guys, man. But I didn't want to talk too much about that boxing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause it was entertaining, but it wasn't. I guess my interest is kind of, like leaving. Like from boxing, how I used to be, just all pumped up about these fights, right? But certain fights, I'll probably be, that Canelo versus Crawford fight. Yeah, I'll be pumped up for that fight. A Tank versus Shakur or a Tank versus Devin. Something like that. A Tank versus Loma. Yeah, I'll be pumped up for those type of fights. Right. A Canelo versus Benavidez, right? Or Canelo versus Bivol 2, or Better Be, something like that. Yeah. Right. That'll pique my interest. But all these other fights, I don't know, man. Right. Like people, they just take the fun out of it. I mean, okay, what you say, 913, off the subject. Who you got for the Super Bowl? Man, like I want the Eagles to win, but man, I want the Eagles to win, but I already know what's gonna happen. Like, like the Eagles, they're gonna have to like just like me and my boy, we was talking about this the other day. We was like, bro, they gonna have to take off fast. Right? The Eagles, they're gonna have to take off fast. They're gonna have to get ahead real quick. Man, because if they don't, man, it's gonna be one of those games, that Patrick Mahomes, he's just gonna pick apart. And so they're gonna have to try to get ahead quick, man. So I'm going for Philly, but right, like it's kind of like, should you bet against Mahomes, at this point? I don't know, right? Man, like, it just get just kind of like just burnt out, right? Like you just kind of just tired of seeing the same people there, right? That's just me. I'm tired of seeing the same people it's like, bro, let somebody else go to the Super Bowl, right? Let somebody else make it. Like, I would have liked to see, like Baltimore versus uh what? Shit. Washington or somebody, or Baltimore versus the Cowboys. Something different, right? Like these same teams. Like, bro, come on, man. But yeah, you guys. Now let's get on this basketball situation, right? Because this has took the internet by storm, man. I was even shocked. I had to call up Big Bro, right? And I said, man, like, you got Luka. Like, what? Luka over here? Oh man, man, now who we trading for? I said AD. He said, why the hell would they trade a big for? I said, hey, man, because this is what the Lakers do. Right? That's what the Lakers do. The Lakers, they not even thinking about winning no more. Think about it, Philly and San Francisco, always the NFC teams. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to switch it up, man, right? Like, you want it to be other people. So, that's what makes the whole sport, boom. You got to get the, every city, every state into it. Right? You can't just have just certain, like certain people just make like, man, but like on this MVP, like stuff in the NBA, like they thinking about giving it to Jokic again. Why? Give it to Shea, right? Boom up OKC. Make them feel like something. Right? Like we know that Jokic is good as hell. Yes, he's good. He probably can win it every damn year. Right? No doubt about it. He probably can win it every year. But damn, share the love, man. Man, like, and that just get, like fan bases out of the, out of the sport. They just start looking at it like, bro, like my squad ain't gonna get nothing, yeah, bro, whatever. Right? And they just, come on. They start looking at other stuff, man. And this is what happens, man. Like, I don't know what's up with the NBA, the NFL. I don't know what's up with these people. You see what's happening to boxing? The same thing is what's happening to boxing is happening in all these other sports. Corruption. Right? Fixing games. Y'all don't think these referees is out there getting paid? Come on. Of course these referees got money on the game. Come on. That's just, come on, y'all. Like, that's just logical thinking, right? It's like, okay, it got so much, man. This is $1 billion industry, right? And I'm in charge of making calls on the field. I'm in charge of making calls on the field, right? I can call holding anytime I want to. In football, you can call holding anytime you want to because the motherfuckers hold on every play. Every football player, every team, they hold on every play. right? Every play they hold. Every play. Hike. Well, man, when somebody is grabbing somebody's jersey, somebody is, man, like illegally tackling somebody, somebody is doing something on every damn play. But they just pick and choose what plays they want to, call on. You know what I'm saying? Man, now people y'all can't say I'm lying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because y'all be seeing it. Like, hey, man, he just grabbed him, man. Like, why you didn't call it? Come on. Like, they do it every play. Every play. Every play, man, now somebody is grabbing somebody, pads, or somebody is grabbing somebody jersey, dragging them, man, somebody is illegally tripping somebody. Something is going on. Every play. Right? But they just call what they want to call. Oh, Pete, this. Oh, Pete, this. Pete. Come on. Just like in boxing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people, they seen, like the judges, they seen 98, 92. Right? When Pebble Cruz, you can only really say he won 3 rounds. You see how unbelievable that is? You can really only say this man won 3 rounds. But, hey, right? He got more of an upside. Right? He's Pebble Cruz. He has a bigger fan base than the other guy. He has more of an upside. He's known, right? So we can sell him more than we can sell the other guy. So he has to win. Simple. Right? So he has the win. Just like Canelo. Like, we didn't see Canelo skeet through a lot of fights. Right? Because he's Canelo. Right? He's not your average looking Hispanic. Right? He sells. So he has to get the nod so we can continue to sell him. Right? So we can put him in our pajamas and he can walk out on stage in damn pajamas. Come on. Right? Corruption, man. Like, people, they want who they want. Right? This is why I think LeBron, he's in trouble. Let's go to the Luka, and an AD situation. This is why I think LeBron, he probably be in trouble. Like, like people, they, oh man, like LeBron, man, he wanted AD up out of there. I'm like, I don't kind of think that LeBron wanted AD up out of there. Right? Because of Luka coming over there, Luka is what, 25, 26? Luka needs the basketball in his hand. Right? Who else needs the basketball in their hand? LeBron James needs the basketball in his hand. Right? So, who is younger? Luka. Who has more of an upside? Luka. Right? We already got a James on our team. We got a younger James. What, he's 19. We don't need you no more. Right? This 19-year-old James, he's selling $50 million, in jerseys just alone. He's just selling, he's selling our jersey. He's selling jerseys. Right? So we don't need you, LeBron. This is probably what a lot of people, they not looking at it like that. I said, yeah, like LeBron, he been running a lot of stuff for a lot of years, but he 40. Right? And they bringing in a 26-year-old, right? Who's a superstar, a global superstar. Right? Who's a global superstar just like LeBron, and he puts up triple doubles. Right? But, man, now we going to see how this play on out with that, man, because everybody, I mean, like, that was a shock yesterday, like everybody just chilling, like looking at boxing, and then it just come across the, the headlines. Luka traded to the Lakers. What? Nah, man, this is a joke, right? It got to be a joke. Oh, no, man. Then my boy, he hit me up. Yeah, man. Now, that Luka, he just got traded to the Lakers for AD. I said, for AD? I said, okay, now people, they call AD soft, but what the hell is Luka? Right? Like people act like that. This man, he don't get injured every year. Right? Luka be injured damn near every year. Just like AD. Right? But the thing about AD now is that he don't have to play, tough guy over there in Dallas because he got Gafford and they got Live leading him over there to do that. Right? I mean, so he could just go into his finesse game at the 4. And bro, like Dallas is about to be, like I'm a Clipper fan. So you know what I'm saying? Like my Clippers, like we doing cool. I mean, even though I think Kawhi should have came his ass off the bench. Right? Because you messed up the whole chemistry of the team coming on back and you get a starting position. No, come your ass off the bench. Ease your way back into the starting lineup. Right? But no, like we don't get these kind of things. Right? Because all these sports are corrupted, man. That's what I'm just. All these sports are corrupted, you guys. Right? So now we're going to see how this going to play on out, right? Luka at the Lakers. Two dudes who need the ball in their hand all the time just to even do something, right? Because they don't even know how to play off the ball. Even though that's a part of basketball. Right? Setting screens, running off a screen, back door, cuts to the hole. That's just playing basketball. Nope. Everybody need the ball in their hand all the time. Right? So we're going to see how it play on out, man. But Dallas, they just got better. I don't know what people talking about. Dallas just got better. And, like they're about to be a top 3 team now. Easily. Like they got Jason Kidd over there. He the coach too. I mean, they got Kyrie, the point. Come on, man. Kyrie, Clay, AD, Gafford, Lively. Like, what are we talking about here, bro? Right, and people, oh man, but AD, he ain't gonna even have to do all the stuff he was doing with the Lakers. Right, he ain't gonna have to get, get down in the middle and have to bang with these dudes to go up to the. No, he ain't gonna have to do all that. He just gonna come on up, right? He gonna be on the wing shooting threes, shooting little floaters. All right, man. Yeah, you guys, but man, I really didn't have, too much to talk about. Man, look, unless y'all want to come on here and chop it up or something like that, I didn't have too much to talk about, man. Yeah, because the boxing was cool, but it was straight. But me, I've been looking at this basketball lately. I've been looking at this football lately, and why? Because boxing have been so many, so much politics and all this back and forth, and we got the debate every damn day, right? Every day it's a debate. Man, just because we want to see your favorite fighter fight somebody, it's like, damn, bro, it shouldn't be a debate. You should want to see your guy fight somebody, right? It shouldn't even be a debate. If you a boxing fan, if we all boxing fans, like why do we get on here and debate? It shouldn't be a debate. If we all boxing fans, if we all want to see these guys fight each other, why can't we all get on the same page and just say, hey, you fight him, you fight him, you fight him, you fight him? What's so hard about that? No, but it ain't about that, right? It's about, it's about they channels at the same time. They don't want these fights to really happen because if the fight happened, then we got an outcome, right? So now they can't really talk about it on the channel no more because we got an outcome to the situation, right? Then once we got an outcome, and if that person get beat up bad enough, they gonna disown that person. You seen what they did to Earl. They gonna disown that person. They gonna stop talking about that person, and they gonna move on to the next person. They gonna, then they gonna try to protect this next person, how they was protecting this person. They gonna do the same thing over and over and over. Right now, just to have debates just to argue it's like, no, bro, like we shouldn't be arguing every day over something that we all want, right? Don't we all want this? That's what I don't understand. Don't we all want to see all these guys fight? Yes or no? It's not even that hard of a situation, right? Man, like, if we all boxing fans, do we all want to see these guys fight? Yes or no? Me, I raise my hand, yes. Right? I know y'all raise your hand, yes. Right? So what's the problem? Oh man, he ain't getting paid. Man, are you getting some money out of any one of these niggas' pockets? No, you not. No, you getting money off their name because you want to push it on your channel. It's nothing wrong with that. Right? But just, just let that be known. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That you really don't want these fights to really happen right now. Right? You want to keep pushing the narrative. Right? Because if the fight happened, we have an outcome like Earl Spence Jr. and Boogeyman Bud. Right? We have an outcome. Man, and it's always going to be one side that's going to be able to brag over the other side. And, man, now we got the gun now, right? So they don't want that to happen again. So we're going to, man, so what we got to do? Hey, man, we got to try to protect Tank, man, as much as we can, man, because we seen what happened to Earl, right? We seen what happened to Earl, man. So we got to protect Tank, man. Man, but Earl, man, he looked like a knockout artist too, right? He was making dudes' eyes bleed, right? He looked dangerous, right? Until he got up in the ring with a certain guy and he got beat up, right? Right? Man, he looked dangerous. He looked vicious. Right? He had people eyes bleed, man. He was snatching eyes. Right? Come on. Breaking noses, breaking people's face. Man, he seemed like a straight destroyer. Soon as he got in the ring with a certain person, right? Bad matchup, got destroyed. Then what happened? Oh man, we got to throw him in the trash, huh? Man, let's move on to Boots. Boots, he started looking crazy. Man, but Boots, man, he ducking Virgil. Now they on Virgil. Come on, it's crazy, right, bro? It's crazy. Come on, man. And we just gonna keep on switching it up. All right, what you say? 913. Still gotta hit me up so we can cut. Oh yeah, yeah. I got to go back to that video, bro. I didn't even write down that number. I'm gonna put it in the private chat again right now, man, so I can write it down right now. 913. Yeah, shit. I'm in the private chat right now. I got to drop the link so you can put it in the private chat. Do I got to drop the link so you can put it in the private chat? Yeah, man, and we do it all the time, man. And we just debate. Debating about what? It shouldn't be a debate. Get y'all ass in the ring. It shouldn't even be a debate. Right? We are not getting none of these dudes millions of dollars. We not getting that. We know that y'all getting, that y'all push a narrative, right? So it builds up your channel. Okay, I get it. Right? But at some point, it's like, damn, bro, like you gonna push this shit for years? Right? So you're gonna do it for years. Right? So y'all don't want to see no outcome in years. I want people to think about this, man. Like when we had started that debate with Earl Spence Jr. and them, my daughter was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 years old. Right? By the time they fought, she was 10. Do you understand that? That is crazy. Right? Like people not promised tomorrow, and y'all want people to wait fucking years for these fights? Right? And people not even promised tomorrow. Like, now, don't you know how many people passed away before the Earl Spence Jr. fight and Crawford fight on the internet that we used to talk to? They didn't even get to see the fight. Do people understand that? Right? It literally had 5 or 6 brothers who was on this motherfucker talking about boxing who passed away, right? Waiting on the Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford fight. Salute Argentris, right? Waiting on that fight. It's like, come on, bro. But people don't, oh, no, man, man. Hey, man, it's like, nah, man. Bro, like, you're not getting no millions of dollars out of these dudes' pockets, right? Like, the only reason that you glazing them like that, either you got a crush on them or, right, like, are you just pushing a narrative for for your channel? And there's nothing wrong with that. But at some point, damn, bro, like 5 years, 6 years, bro, at some point, it got to be like, come on, y'all. Come the fuck on. Come on. Right? Think about Devin Haney and, and Tinkerbell. They could have fought in 2020, 2019. Right? Tank and Shakur, they could have fought in 2021, 2022. I mean, like Tank and Loma, they probably could have fought 2021, 2022, 2019. Just think about how long these people been calling out, like trying to search for one fight. And then when people, they get mad, like when you walk away, when you be like, bro, I ain't gonna chase around no. I mean, come on, bro. Like, how long you want me to, like, what? Oh, yeah, like, we never got it and we ain't gonna never get it, bro. We ain't gonna never get it, Argentris. We ain't gonna never get it. This is why I keep on telling people about the Shakur and Tank fight. We ain't gonna never get it. Stop talking about it. Right? Like, it's time to just stop talking about the shit because it ain't gonna never fucking happen. Why? Because Tinkerbell don't want to fight nobody. Simple as that. He don't want to fight nobody. He's not gonna get his ass in the ring with these young guys who younger than him, right? He wants somebody that's older than him, right? Or he wants somebody that he can drag up. Something. Or he wants somebody he can bring down. Either drag them up, bring them down, or they old. Come on. Either drag them up, bring them down, or it's an old person you're fighting, right? Somebody that you should have been fighting 2-3 years ago. You see that they falling off a cliff. Now you get to, like you see one of your ops, right? You see one of your ops fighting, right? You see one of your ops fighting, right? Who younger than you. You see him fighting before you fighting. Now you want to fight him all of a sudden. No, bro, you had the opportunity to fight this man way before he did. No, you see the blueprint from Devin Haney. That's what it is. All right, man, like Loma, he weak to the body. Okay, that's what he was seeing. That's exactly what he was seeing in that fight. Okay, man, like I could stay up in there, man. I could hit him with some cold little body shots, probably drop him. That's where he got his confidence from. He got his confidence from Devin Haney fighting Loma first. Come on. Now I got to fight him. Right? Because everybody, they say he want to, man, like he want to be like Devin. Right? He want to take pictures in front of Devin car. Like, what you in front of another man car for? Huh? What? You want to go and run up on him at the club. Man, ain't even worried about you. You running up on him at the club just to get some clout, but your fans say you ain't doing that for clout. Why you fucking with this man? He not thinking about you. Oh, you fucking with him because you want some clout. Simple. Right? Now you're trying to do it to Shakur. Now you're trying to clout chase Shakur. Come on, man. They say you don't be clout chasing, but I mean, y'all, like Tinkerbell is the biggest clout chaser on the internet. He be clout chasing the hell out of everybody. Right? Hopping in everybody's business, got something to say, defending racist cheaters, defending them. Right? Defending racist cheaters, but want to, but trash the guys who won't box and clean. Come on. That's why I think you be on something. Come on. So many fights that should have been, but we're not. Yeah, man. Like we just getting older. We not getting younger, you guys. We're not getting younger. We just getting older and older, still debating about nothing. About fantasy fights at this point, right? I thought the Earl Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford fight wasn't gonna happen until Crawford, he said he had that $50 million hedge fund. I'm like, oh, okay, now what's the possibility that this shit can happen now, right? Because I know that Al didn't want it to happen at all, right? We already knew that. Al didn't want it to happen at all, but he got some outside people, right, who, oh, okay, man, now he got to convince Earl that it's real. That's all it is, right? He got to just convince Earl, this is real money, right? They fuck with Al Heyman. They know Al Heyman. That's why Al don't want to fuck with him, right? Because Al know they money real. And come on. This is why Al, he said, Blue, salute. This is why Al said, bro, like, no, I don't want nobody to touch that fight. But Al, they know you. So what? I don't want nobody to touch that fight. Yeah, man, because you already know that money is real. And now I got to go and holler at Earl Spence Jr. Hey, man, he trying to scam you, man. Man, man, I say about 6 months later, bro, he got on the phone with Crawford. Crawford like, bro, do you want to make this money? Yes or no? Right? Man, and by that time, Earl Spence Jr., he already knew what he was gonna get paid for the Keith Thurman fight. Wasn't going right. He probably was gonna get $2 million for that fight, and he got to move up to 154, and he got to do all this, vacate his belts, and then he's like, nah, okay, fuck that, man. All right, man, you got me. Al, man, I got to go and make this money. Man, and now y'all see what Al Heyman, y'all see how Al Heyman, how he treat people that's disloyal to him, who don't listen to him. He's a fucking control freak. Right? Y'all see what he do? He'll put your ass on the shelf for 2 years. Right? Almost 2 years. Come on, man. Now he trying to mess with your money now, right? He trying to mess with your money, trying to keep you out the ring for 2 years. Come on. Damn near didn't get the Crawford versus Spence fight. Fanboys were celebrating. Yeah, like we didn't, man. Now we almost didn't get the fight, and now people, man. Now we get the fight. Now it's it's just a one side, whooping, and now people they don't know how to take it. They still, they still in their feelings. Now this is why they don't want to see Tinkerbell, because they was talking all that trash about Earl. They was talking the same trash. I got to think about it, man. They was talking the same trash. Oh man, he just a knockout artist, man. Like, man, he just hit just so hard, man. Like, man. But Earl, man, he breaking faces. He taking eyes. Come on. They don't even be saying that about Tank, right? They don't even say that Tank be taking eyes. Tank be no, like they was pumping up Earl to the fullest. Come on. The most they say about Tank, hey man, he just a knockout artist, and man, he just so but come on, man. But they already know he can get outboxed. All of them know, right? Like if you, man, like a lot of these guys, they know about boxing, right? They just pushing the narrative. They know that Tank can get outboxed. They know Tank can get outboxed, right? Because Tank, he's better on the back foot than on the front foot, right? Like you let Tank come to you. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and what would Shakur do? Shakur would let Tank walk to him and he'll be on the back foot. Man, because Tank, he's not that good on his front foot. He's good, but he's better on the back foot. I mean, like dodging and slipping punches and ducking up under punches. You know what I'm saying? And setting you up with traps, that way. Yeah, man. Like, imagine how pissed they gonna be when they realize the Bud gonna make 50 million. Oh yeah, like of course, like they don't want Crawford to make that money. Right? Like, and I don't know why. Like, I want all of these boxers to make hundreds of millions of dollars if they can. What's wrong with y'all? Right? I want them all to make it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with y'all? Oh no, man, no, he don't deserve this. Why he don't deserve that? He deserve what the hell he deserve. They all making money. Oh man, now he bring in this. Hey man, he sell this many pay-per-views. He put this many asses in seats. He do that. Don't nobody give a damn about none of that, right? They both putting their life on the line, right? Yeah. Right. So pay them both. What's wrong with paying them both? Right? Because I'm not getting a dime of it. You not getting a dime of it. So just pay them both, right? But man, like that's just too much like common sense, right? It's like, like all this debating every day, bro. Like I be looking at these debates and I'll be like, bro, y'all talking about the same stuff every day. Like that shit don't get repetitive. It's like, right? You ask them, be like, hey man, but why Tank can't find this person? Man, because that person he boring. He don't bring in this. He don't bring in that. Man. But do you want to see the fight? Yeah, but none of that should matter to you. Do you want to see the fight? Yeah. Are you willing to pay for the fight? Yeah. So that's all that should matter. Nigga, get y'all ass in the ring. Right? Y'all signed up for it. Get your ass in the ring. Y'all signed up for this shit. And we willing to pay you niggas some money to get in the ring? Get your ass in the ring, nigga. Like, you work for us. That's how I look at it. Y'all work for us. Man, because without the customer, the consumer, y'all wouldn't be nothing. Fans, you wouldn't be nothing. You will be two niggas in the alley fighting for a bologna sandwich. Let's keep it a bean. Man, but the fans, they get into this crazy little frenzy. Then the casuals come in, they think they know what they talking about. Don't know what the hell they talking about. And you be like, bro, like you don't know what you talking about. Like, okay, what you say, Darren? Canelo can get a, yeah, like they want their favorite fighter to get paid. Oh man, man, but what you want to fight Canelo for, man? Look, cause you just want a payday. Yeah, Canelo want a payday too. What's wrong with y'all? They both want a payday. Oh, so you just point out one fighter want one, but you don't point out the other fighter want one. You know they both getting paid, right? You know Canelo is not doing this shit for free, right? You know he's not doing it for free, right? Oh man, but he the cash cow. Yeah, but he needs a dancing partner that's gonna bring in this type of money, man. And if he gets paid $75 million, that's his highest payday, right? So that means that Terrence Crawford will be, all right. What you say? I believe that Shakur will stand in front of Tank out at times, fam. Yeah, no, that's what I think that too. Yeah, like I think, man, like I think that Tank, he already know. Tank know he can get outboxed. That's the whole thing. Tank knows he can get outboxed, man. This is why, like Coach Calvin them, they know he can get outboxed. This is why Coach Calvin them, hey man, now he moves around like a rabbit. We can't do what we do. What is that y'all do? Oh, knock out people. Oh, you just need somebody to stand flat-footed in front of you so you can knock them out, right? Come on, bro. Stop, man. Stop, man. Stop, man. Stop, man. Look at and now you about to fight your sparring partner, right? Right now, you about to fight one of your homeboys. Don't think that we know this. It ain't nothing wrong with it. Put some money in his pocket, like give him a payday, but don't act like that you tough afterwards. Don't act like that you have moved the needle. No, bro, you haven't moved nothing, man. Like we still look at you as that little flying little Tinkerbell, was spraying your fairy dust over all your, delusional ass fans. Come on, man. That's just how we gonna, until you get up in there, like the Frank Martin fight. Yeah, decent fight. Like, and I could say that Frank, he was doing something, right? He was doing a little something, but he was nervous, right? Saying dumb shit like, "Well, bring to the table." He bring Canelo. Yeah, but what did Crawford bring to the table? Canelo highest payday. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, he bringing Canelo highest payday ever in boxing, right? Like, and you got to think about he fought Floyd Mayweather, but his highest payday will be Boogeyman Bud. So stop, right? So knock it off. Like, act like, oh man, but Crawford, he don't, man. But even though I don't care anyway, but Crawford is the #1 fighter in the world. That's what I care about, right? The #1 fighter in the world, American born, black man doing his thing, family man doing his thing, trying to be on the straight and narrow, right? Trying to live the good life, right? Trying to go, the right way. But here we go. Always negative shit, man. And then people, they want to say that they patriotic at the same time. That'd be the most funniest thing in the world, right? They want to talk about Turkey al Sheikh and how, how everything got to be so American and right? And everything got to be this America, all this. But you shitting on the number one fighter in the world that's American. Right? Everything got to be so American. I'm so patriotic. Right? I don't want to get up at no 2, 3 in the morning and look at no fight in Saudi Arabia. We need fights over here in America. Right? Like, we need freedom of press. We need this. We need that. America, America, America. Right? But when it comes really down to it, man, I don't like that motherfucker Crawford. Man, see, look, I like him inside the ring, but I don't like how he do business. What? Man, he's a hell of a fighter inside the ring, man, but how he do business, man, he be moving funny. What? Oh, because he gets everything he wants? Oh, because he tries to make sure the deal is fair for everybody? Oh, so now he's moving like a bad businessman, right? Because y'all want him to get played and get fucked over, right? Man, but we so American though, like, man, but we want the number one fighter in the world who's American to get played and get fucked over, right? To get played out of his money, to get fucked over, right? But we so American. Come on, man. Like, bro, like, people are crazy in this world, man. They don't even be knowing the shit that they be saying, right? And they just be making, absolutely no sense to me. I just be like, what are you even talking about? Oh, man, now he had to make Earl Spence Jr. flip a coin. Earl Spence Jr. had to agree to that. He didn't have to agree to that. Right? But Earl, he agreed to that. Oh, y'all just got mad because the coin didn't land on his side? What's going on with y'all? So now y'all mad over a coin flip? Man, I mean, like, how sensitive is you dudes? That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all mad over a coin flip. Oh, man, he wasn't supposed to get as much money as Earl Spence Jr. Why does it matter to you? Are you getting some money? If they split that $50 million, 25-25, I'm not mad at them. They both got life-changing money. Both of them. I'm happy for both of the brothers are getting life-changing money. Why are you so mad because one of them, he got the same amount as the other one? Like, why are you so mad? Does it affect your pockets in any way? No. Right? Funny how Al him has the power to sell quality fighters, but to say the side of the street is blood fault. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Now he's shelving everybody. I mean, well, Keith, he about to come back in Australia, so we're gonna see what Keith do. I think they trying to get Keith back in the mix. I think the Keith, he probably, I think that they trying to get Keith back in the mix. Because how old is Keith now? About 30, 36? But 35, 36. He's I mean, like, he probably still got a couple years if he can stay healthy. Same thing in the chair. It's the same thing the blood is doing. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they cheered Floyd for being an independent dude, moving at his own, his own tune, making these good business decisions, doing all this, doing all that. But when it's Crawford, nah, man, no, we don't like you. Man, now he make these shady business decisions, man. Now y'all know what he did? Man, now he made Earl Spence Jr. flip a coin. You see the stuff they be mad about? Just think of how petty that is. Right? Like, when it was on Earl to agree to it, Earl didn't have to agree to no shit like that. Come on. Earl didn't have to agree to nothing like that. That just was something to make it completely fair. right? Completely fair on both sides. But y'all didn't want it to be completely fair. Y'all wanted one side to get fucked over, right? And you would have been happy with it. Y'all heard what I said the other day, like the last live stream I think I was on, man. I said, man, that these guys, they care about these fighters to push a narrative, but they don't really care about the fighter. Right? I mean, well, certain fighters, well, I probably could say Tank, yeah, they probably care about Tank whole well-being, right? Man, because they want to make sure he comes out on top, on all situations. Right? They try to justify everything he do. Everything he do gets justified. Hey man, he bringing up a 130 pounder. Hey man, but everybody at 135 ducked him. What? Stop. You lying. Stop. You are completely lying. Right? Everybody ain't no 135 duck this man. No, he just won another easy fight. Man, now he picking the leaves off the cherries. Now he not even picking the cherries no more. He going for the leaves. Right? He gonna bring him on up. Man, it's gonna be a high quality sparring match, and then Tank gonna end him off about 8 or 9 or 10, something up in there. Right? Gonna end him off, and right, he gonna do the backflip off the ropes, and people gonna go crazy and all that. Yeah, see, man, like, bro, like we've been said that Lamont Roach don't got a chance. Man, and if he do let Lamont Roach do anything with him, oh my God, bro, he's getting really clowned. Come on, man, because this should just be a walk in the park. He should just be able to go up in there and just, toy around with Lamont Roach. Keith Thurman done. They're just gonna feed him the 10. Yeah. Uh-huh. That can be, I mean, yeah, that could be true right there. They just feeding him the Tim Tszyu. Crazy how Broner, Manny, Danny, Mikey, and Keith went around Crawford. Yeah. All of them went around Crawford, right? And then they say, "Hey man, he didn't fight nobody." Well, all the dudes was going other places. They didn't want to fight him, and y'all was all justifying it. Just think about this: the people, bro, like the people who say he don't have no resume. Oh man, like his resume is questionable and all this. No, because you dudes was justifying these other motherfuckers ducking him. Y'all seen these people moving around him, maneuvering around him. Y'all seen this shit. And what did y'all say? Hey man, like he should have just signed to Al Heyman. Man, like you feel what I'm saying? Like why the fuck he got to sign to Al Heyman to get a fight with these guys? Why? Oh man, look, because y'all want him to be on that same boat as your favorite fighter. You don't want him to move independently. You don't want him to be his own man. No, you want him to be a yes man like your favorite fighter is. Right? You want him to be a yes man. Y'all say that they be doing their own thing on the PBC. No, they don't. No, they don't. Right? Y'all think they be doing their own thing on the, oh man, but Earl Smith Jr., man, he got man down promotions. Man, that's something that Al Heyman came up with so he can get a little promotional money up off of it. But that's Al Heyman still. Right? Just like GTD, that's Al Heyman them still. Right, man, he getting a cut off of all that shit. Right? Man, now guys like Tank Davis and guys like Devin, but guys like Crawford and guys like Devin Haney, right? Now they really moving around on their own little promotional thing. You see the Shakur, he trying to do this now. Right? Now Shakur is trying to do this now, right? Like if people been noticing, Shakur is trying to get on the same page as Devin Haney and Crawford. right? Because you can get a cut of that promotional money, right? That's a different type of, you feel what I'm saying? Like you getting a cut of that money. You getting paid as the fighter and you getting a cut of the promotional money. Right? And we know that the promoters, they get 45% off the bat, right? Right. So you getting your check and you getting a little cut off the promoter money that, probably be a couple, 2, 3 more extra $1 million, probably, come on, man. This is why they trying to move like this. Meanwhile, Tank, he just over there and he's mad because he's looking at everybody else do their own thing. And he's steady, he's steady just loyal to Al Heyman because he don't want to fight nobody. Right? Man, but why would I go over here where it's a bunch of young lions at, right? I can make more money. Yeah, I can definitely make more money over there with all those lions, right? I can make tons of more money. But I got to fight those young lions. That's the thing. But I'm going to stay here, right? I'm going to stay here on this sinking ship. I'm going to stay on this sinking ship, right? Because my fan base is delusional as hell. I got a delusional fan base who got a crush on me, right? Because it's more than boxing with my fan base. They really have a crush on me. They talk about my tattoos and my hair and all this crazy stuff, right? So I'm just gonna, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna play into that crowd, right? And I can bring in my own money over here, but like it probably don't be as much as over there. But I'm still getting, my bag over here, and I'm safe, right? And I'm safe because I don't have to fight those young lions. Come on. That's what it's all about, man. I don't want to fight none of those guys. I want to play it safe. I want to, I think you're gonna KO the money, then call out Inoue. Man, he better not call out no Inoue Argentius. He better not. Salute, behold, salute. Don't tell me that they hate on black fighters that don't have promoters. Oh yeah, like they don't like that. They don't like that, but they was, like they was praising it with, with Floyd Mayweather. Just remember, a lot of these guys grew up Floyd Mayweather fans, so they was praising it when Floyd Mayweather, when he was doing his own thing, he was making his own moves, right? Calling his own shots. But these other black guys who are following what Floyd Mayweather did, they literally following what this man did. They following what Roy Jones did, right? They following what these other fighters before them did. And they getting shitted on for it. I want you to think about that. They getting shitted on for doing their own thing, right? Because they don't want to, be yes men. They literally getting trashed for it. Come on. They doing the same thing that Floyd Mayweather was doing. That's who they looked up to. They looked up to Roy, Floyd, right? They seen them moving at their own, at their own beat, right? They making their own deals. They negotiating their own deals themselves. You feel what I'm saying? They doing this themselves. Nah, these new fighters, they try to do it. Oh, man, now look at this dude, man. Nah, man, he's a bad businessman. And, man, I don't like that shit. Man, he's just a bad businessman. Like, what? Oh, so y'all want dudes to be like, like Tank Davis? Man, a dude who don't negotiate his own deals? Oh, so y'all want him to be like that? Come on, man. Man, like you seen what happened to Earl. Earl said, fuck that. I'm about, hey, check this out, Al. No, you fired as my manager for right now, man, because I got to go and make this money, bro. Right? Man, shit, I'm about to, like shit, like me and Crawford, we about to negotiate this fight. Because if you go and look back at the promotion of the fight, they was on the promotion of that fight. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr., they was on the promotion of that fight. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can go and look up the fight, right? The promoters. No, I'm just gonna go to Spence box, right? And I can pull up I should be able to pull up the things from there. Yeah, man, because I remember seeing their name on there. I was like, yeah, man. I'm like, damn, okay. So let me see, do I go to events? Yeah, damn, man. I said, I know I seen their name on there. Right? I knew I seen their name on there. See, you see this? You see that right there? Bam, promoter, Tom Brown, Terrence Crawford, Samson Likowicz, Errol Spence Jr., Tom Brown, Terrence Crawford, Sam Likowicz, Errol Spence Jr. They was all promoters, right? So they got a cut of that promoter money, right? Like, remember this. They got a cut of that promoter money, Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. That's where they money probably came, right? Like kicked in that, man, because they got a cut of that promoter money too, man. Like, dude, bro, no, that's how you supposed to do it, right, man? Man, but when you doing it like this nowadays, oh man, like you a bad businessman, man. He's just a bad businessman, man. Like, why he want to make his own business decisions? What the hell just happened? Oh, some bullshit just loaded up on there. Yeah, man. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Man, but when you want to do it like this nowadays, hey, man, he's a bad businessman. Look, what the fuck? All these pop-ups. Tom Brown, Terrence Crawford, Samson Likowicz, Errol Spence Jr. They was all promoters on that fight. They all got something out of that promoter money, right? And we know that Tom Brown, he works with with Al Heyman. So that was Al Heyman cut. That was Al Heyman cut up out of there. And I think that Samson Likowicz, yeah, man. I mean, he worked with Al too. So Al got a cut up out of probably both of these two, and Crawford and Earl got they cut, right? And everybody made money. Come on, man. But they don't want these fighters to do that type of stuff. They don't want these fighters' names to be on the promoter side of like, nah, man. Like, you just get up in there, man. Like, you get fucked out of your money, man, and that's all we want. Nah, bro. Like, they want to get their bread. Let them get their bread. Hey, I'm not getting none of it. Me, I just want to see the fights. Right? Like, we all should be on the same page. Make the fights happen. Just fight. No, we tired of debating about no, man. We tired of debating. Right? We want to see the outcome now. We tired of talking about it. Man, I want people to think about this. Like, how long are people going to keep on talking about Shakur and Tank? But Devin and Shakur. But Devin and Tank. Like, how long are they going to keep on talking? Devin, he basically out of the program now, right? Man, because he going up to 147, right? Or 143, something like that. He's out of the program now. So it's only Shakur. Shakur is the only one, or unless he gonna fight Keyshawn or something like that. Right? Or William Zepeda. But man, I don't know how that's gonna work on out, man. But Tank is running out of people to even fight. Like, for real, man. Now, he gonna either have to go down or he gonna have to go up to 140. Or unless he gonna wait till Shakur outgrow the weight class and go up to 140, then he can be, then he can go at the unified champion at 135. right? And then he probably can go after Keyshawn or something like that. But shit, I don't know if he gonna even fight Keyshawn. That'd be sad, man. This is just sad, but this is boxing. This is what we have to deal with, right? And this is why I be taking all these breaks, right? And I just be trying to look at other sports, but other sports, I mean, they the same way. So it's like, it's time to get another hobby than sports. All right, what you say, Adrian? Is like debating on what if the grown men saying, I bet can beat their if they got. Yeah, man. Like it's just it's just all hypothetical. It's just all this. All this. What if? Well, man. Like if it's like, man, ain't y'all tired of saying that? It's time to fight. Get in the ring, fight. Best man win. Simple as that. It's gonna hurt your feelings that bad to see your favorite fighter lose? I don't understand this. It's gonna hurt you that much. Well, I guess it will hurt you that much, right? Because we see the outcome from the Earl Spence Jr. situation, right? They still upset. They haven't let it go yet. They'll never let it go, right? I mean, like that night is that night is scarred in people's memory, y'all. Like I want y'all to think about that. That night is scarred in their memory, right? They can remember exactly where they was at, how they was feeling on that night, right? Oh my God, man. Like from talking shit for 5 years, 6 years. Man, then that be the outcome. Like low-key cooking, man. I can smell the water. Man, salute, Blue. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. Like just imagine talking trash for 5, 6 years and then your guy get annihilated. And you like you canceling dinner, you don't want to go to the club. Man, like it's just whole night ruined. Like you start arguing with your lady. Man, now you got to come out the pocket with $2,000. Yeah, man, he know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about my boy. I'm talking about my homie. You got to come out the pocket with 2 racks, looking at everybody like, nah, bro, hey, you made that decision. Pay up. Pay up, man. Pay up. You made that, you made that bad choice. You didn't want to listen. Right? You didn't want to listen. I'm telling you. You didn't want to listen. Okay. I bet you your ass listen next time. Right? Bet you gonna listen next time. Like Javante moving up to 140 to fight Luke Campbell. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see him. Man, now he either gonna move down or move up, right? Because I don't see him staying at 135 right about now, right? Because Shakur gonna be there for probably for the next year and some, probably. Right. I think Shakur he probably can make 170. For 135 for at least another year. Then he probably gonna move up to 140 2026. So I think he gonna have a couple more fights at 135, then gonna move up to 140. But I think that Tank he probably gonna but Tank he gonna either have to move up or he gonna have to move down. Man. And if he moved down to 130, then that'll get him closer to that Iniyu fight. Right, if he moved down, that'll get him closer to that fight. Man, because all Iniue will have to do is come up 2 weight classes or come up a weight class. Right, because he fighting at 126 now, right? Yeah, I think he fighting at 126 now. Or is he still at 122? I don't even know what that last. Yeah, like Javante, yeah, man. He can make 130. Yes, he can make 130. Yes, Tank, he can make 130, bro. Yes, he can make 130. You remember them saying it, right? Man, like, you remember them saying it. Yeah, I said it, man. But Tank, he can make 130. He can make 130 for that fight. All he got to do is make it for one night, right? And we seen that he was what? He was 139. He was 139 like a month out of the fight. I don't know if that was his weight or the daughter weight, but I thought it was his weight. That he was 139 like 2 months out of the fight, with Lamont Roach. Right. So I mean, so if he can get to 139 2 months out, it'll be easy to lose that. I mean, I wouldn't say easy, but I mean, like, I think he could burn off that 9 pounds. Can make 130. He could have fought Shakur long. Yeah, this is what we saying, bro. Like, man, Tank can make 140. He could have, man. He should have been fought Regis. He should have been fought Josh. He could have been fought, Devin. He should have been fought T.O. Matias. He should have been fought all these guys. Like, he can make 130. I mean, he can make 140 easy. He can make 140, but he's not going to do it. Right? Me, I just think that he's just trying to just get to a weight class that he can bully. Man, if we monitor my weight, we get me down to 130. I mean, right now we get me down to 129, like the night before the fight, I can, and then I rehydrate, I can blow all the way back up. Yeah, man. He could have been fought at 130. Like, he could have been fought at 130. Man, now you remember, I think it was Coach Kenny, he had said that. He was like, yeah, like Tank, he could still make 130. I think it was either Coach Kenny or Coach Calvin. They was like, yeah, man, he could still make 130. Yeah, he could still make it. It's gonna take him a little work, but he can make it. I know Tank can make 130. Right? He just not gonna do it. I mean, for an immediate fight, yes, he'll probably do it. Right? Because he already know he gonna have the advantage at the end of the day. T.O. is another one overrated, Doug. If he fight anyone with a good jab, he is finished. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man, but these, like, I'm just tired of just talking about these fantasy fights, man. It's time to, man, it's time to get up in there and fight. If you ain't gonna get up in there and fight, then, then just retire, right? Man, because the sport of boxing don't need you, especially the American sport of boxing. Like, the American sport of boxing, if y'all don't understand, we need fights. We need good fights. We need entertaining fights. That's going to bring back the sport of boxing to America, because y'all, because most of the fans and these content creators, y'all help boxing get destroyed in America. Right? Y'all help it to get destroyed in America by pushing off fights. Y'all literally help destroy American boxing. Now but now y'all be complaining about, like what Turkey doing, what he do. No, y'all made it easy for him to come on over here and, and clean up. Y'all made it easy for that. Right? Because if everybody was fighting each other before, you know what I'm saying? Like, if everybody was fighting each other before he even came, then it wouldn't even be come on. Right? If everybody was being fair with the pay and everybody was fighting each other, you feel what I'm saying? Being fair with the pay, everybody getting paid and happy, man, he wouldn't, man, it wouldn't have been that easy for Turkey to come over here and do that. Right, but since he know that certain fighters ain't getting paid, right, you got to be with this promotional company, right? Like, he see all this gang banging going on in America, right, with promotional companies, man. You got to be over here, PBC gang. No, man, but Golden Boy gang. No, man, Top Rank gang. No, man, Matchroom gang. Right, you got to be on this certain gang island, right? This promotional gang shit. right? Man, and so what he do? He just come over here, he just clean up because because everybody divided. Right, and since everybody was divided, wasn't nobody. I mean, like people was making money, but they wasn't making money as like they should make money because right because this certain fighter is on this platform, this certain fighter on this platform, but they don't both want to come together, right? These two fighters they don't want to come together, or these two platforms they don't want to come together to make shit happen, right? So they killing revenue on this side, they killing revenue on this side. So what Turkey do? He just come on in like, hey man, I'll pay all y'all, man. Fuck it, just fight. Everybody get paid. Just fight, man. Right? All this promotional gang banging. Man, but Al Heyman, man, I never seen so many people take up for a motherfucker they never seen since, right, like take up for a person who they haven't seen since 2015. Right? I never seen that shit in my life. Taking up for a motherfucker you haven't seen in a decade. Taking up for a person you haven't seen in a decade. Hiding. And you are grown men going around taking up for a grown man that's hiding, that's not standing on business. Taking, man, it's crazy. Society is crazy, bro, right? I thought a man's supposed to stand on his 10 toes, right? I thought he's supposed to stand on what he say. I meant it. I said it. It is what it is. Right? But society nowadays, nah, bro. Like you can throw rocks and hold man, throw rocks and hide your hand nowadays. Right? This is how, bro. Now you can throw rocks and hide your hand. Let off the Uzi and try to stash it. Come on, bro. It's crazy. I don't see how we got like this as men. Like I'm just talking to men. How did men become this way? You don't stand on business, right? You take up for a motherfucker who don't stand on business. Tweet, delete, tweet, delete, tweet, delete, tweet, delete, tweet, delete. Right, but you going all out for this person who doesn't even stand on their own statements. Who don't even believe the shit that they say they self because they delete it. Right, but you believe it, but it's obvious that this motherfucker don't believe the shit that they saying they self because they don't stand on shit. Oh man. Man. Right, man, but you go all out for this person. Oh man, no, oh man, no, he had tweeted, so where the tweet at? Oh man, no, he delete stuff. So that means he don't stand on business, right? Right? Because I'm a man, I'm a grown ass man. And what I say is what I mean. What I mean is what I say. And I'm not gonna delete it for nobody. The only way it will get deleted is if X takes it down. Right? If I got, a little too personal, a little too vulgar or something like that. That's the only way it will get deleted. If X takes it down. Right? Like what happened to grown men standing on what they say, meaning what they say. But I guess. Right now, this is just the new age. If he can pay fighters 25 million, how much is Turkey? See, look, yeah, man. See, look, now, this is what people don't get about what Turkey Al Sheikh is doing. You have to go and look it up, right? You have to go and look it up. Turkey Al Sheikh is trying to turn Saudi Arabia until, until the tourist attraction of the world. Right now, this is what the This is what the king and all them people, this is what they want to happen, right? Because Saudi Arabia has had a stigma of having, terrorist attacks and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? So then nobody really want to go over there and hang out. You feel what I'm saying? So they making it into the tourist attraction of the world. And he doesn't have a limit on his budget right now. Right? Because they are trillionaires over there. Money is not a thing for them. So he doesn't have a limit on a budget by any means necessary. Make us, look good in the world eyes. This is what this is all about. Make people start coming to Saudi Arabia. Right? This is what this is all about. Dubai, Saudi Arabia, all those places. Man, he trying to make it into the tourist attraction of the world. So when you go over there, you feel safe, right? You don't have this stigma in your mind that something's gonna, right? This is what this is all about. This is why he's trying to bring everybody from everywhere over there. Right? And there's no limit on the budget right now. So this is why I was trying to tell the Tinkerbell fans, let that man, but push that man over there to go and get generational money. Right? Because he's not going to get it over here with y'all. Y'all probably say that he is, but he's not. Right? Tank can probably go over there and fight 2 fights and get over $100 million off 2 fights. Right? He probably can go over there and probably get over $100 million off 2 fights. Never know. Or close to it. Damn near 100. No, but he'll want to work harder than, he'll want to work harder. All right, man. I'm going to work harder, not smarter. Man, because if you can beat up all these guys, that would be the smartest thing to do, right? If you can so-called, quotations in the air, if you can so-called just beat up all these guys, that would be the smartest thing to do. Okay, I'm gonna go over here, right? I can make 30 million fighting him. I could probably, like if I put on a good show, I probably could make another 45 fighting him, right? Man, if I knock him out again, man, and then I could ask for probably 60, 70 after that. Right? I probably can leave this dude Turkey out of Sheik making $130 million. Easy money, right? Because I can knock out all these dudes. Easy money. No, but it's not easy money. It's not easy money, right? So, man, I'm gonna stay on over here with Lamont Roach. Man, like they're gonna come out, they're gonna lie about my numbers because if people think that he sold 400,000 pay-per-view buys with Frank Martin, come on, man. Stop. Bro, like people just believe anything. Man, they sold near no 300 nothing. Right? He didn't sell near none of that. Come on. This man talking about retiring. He talking about doing all this. So what happened to the 7-fight deal? What happened to this deal where you was going to get more money than Mayweather? Just lies. Cap. Lies. Right? For clout. Man. It's easy for Turkey to come in and take on the PBC. Could have took it. Yeah, that's a fact right there. That's a fact right there, Gentris. Man, like he made it so easy. You feel what I'm saying? Because Al Heyman was trying to monopolize the game instead of being a fair businessman. No, he was trying to monopolize the game, and the shit backfired. And it backfired. You trying to monopolize the game. You lying to these fighters. You overpaying them for mediocre ass fights just so they won't leave the PBC and go somewhere else, right? You doing all this. This is why Bob Arum, this is why he overpaid Crawford. Right? I hope y'all know that. This is why he gave Crawford, extra incentives and, and stuff like that. Because he didn't want Crawford to leave a top rank. He knew what he had. Right? So when it was time to re-up sign that contract, he like, oh, yeah, man, I'm going to keep him. Man, all right, man, I'm going to guarantee you 3.5 a fight. Man, because he thought eventually he was going to get that Earl Spence Jr. fight. He thought that, he thought that Al Heyman was going to eventually work with him, but he figured it out. Al ain't messing with me. If he can beat them, he can't beat Loma Shakur Haney. Yeah, like it seemed like that he, like I don't know. I just think his confidence level is just so low, right? Like Tank, he don't have that much confidence that people say he do. Like Tank is not as confident as people say he is. If he would have lined that up, we would have saw how he lined up tomato cans like Leo. Yep. That's what boxing is mainly. You feel what I'm saying? Like boxing is 90% mental, you guys. Right? Like we all know that boxing is 90% mental, right? And it's obviously right. I mean, and it's obvious that Tank, he doesn't have, like he's strong mentally, but he's not really that strong mentally. Right? Because he doesn't have the confidence that he can really beat these guys. Man, because if he did, he'd be like, okay, come on, let's fight. You gonna get this, I'm gonna get this, right? I'm about to knock you out. Oh, Frank Martin was running from Keyshawn. Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, man, he fought Frank Martin because he knew that Frank Martin was gonna press himself. Man, but Frank was doing pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? But he just was moving a little. He was speeded up instead of being patient, instead of breathing, and and taking a fight in a relaxed manner. No, he was anxious. He was moving scary, right? Not scary like that, but he was moving like, like he was timid. He was timid on a lot of stuff. And man, and all Tank did is just walked him down. Tank just walked him down. You know what I'm saying? Like waited till he got tired. And he just started just putting punches on him. And he couldn't do nothing about it. Just start putting punches on that man. So we gonna see how it work on out, man. Yeah, man, that's what it's all about, you guys, man. Like, it's all about just standing on the square, man. Like, if you gonna tweet something, stand on it, Tank. If you gonna tweet and delete, then you ain't. I don't see how grown men can defend that, right? Like, but hey, man, to each his own. Like, Frank wasn't ready for that level of competition. Yeah, like he was pressing. Let's just put it like that. Yeah, man, he was pressing. He was really pressing. Right, and Tank had him pressing, but Tank, he had to take some punches. I mean, man, because Frank was laying some punches on him. Right, but he had to calm down and and breathe. But he was pressing, and Tank knew he was he was throwing that pressure on it. He wasn't even cutting off the ring or nothing like that. Like people be like, "Oh, Tank be cutting off the ring." Tank don't be cutting off no ring, man. You can always get away from Tank. Right, you can always get away from Tank. It's the same thing with Canelo. Oh, Canelo, man, he just has so much pressure on you, man. You can always get away from Canelo. All right, you can always get away from him. You can always circle out and make him restart. You know what I'm saying? You can always do that. Man, it's just about mental pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like Tank put a lot of mental pressure on Frank Martin. That's what um that's what Canelo does to a lot of people, right? He puts a lot of mental pressure on you. But if he fights Crawford, he already know he can't do that with Crawford, right? Because Crawford is very, very mentally strong. Right? So you can't do that with me, bro. Like you can press all you want. I'm still gonna be calm. Right? I'm still gonna pick my shots right. Right? I know how to spin up out of this. I know how to get up out of this. Even if you have my back against the ropes, right? Like I'm a duck one punch, grab you, spin you around, something like that. Like I know what I'm doing. I know how to get up out of this, right? Man, and then after a while, man, like you gonna start slowing down, and I'm gonna start picking you apart. Come on, like my one punch, man, and my one punch is gonna start turning into combinations, right? They gonna start turning into combinations. Then you're gonna be in trouble once I start throwing them combinations. Man, especially when you go in that high guard, right? Because that's all Canelo likes to do. Go in that high guard. And he try to, he try to counterpunch you off that high guard. And that's not gonna really work. Right? Because Crawford gonna be framing him all type of stuff. He gonna be framing his arms, keeping them posted, boom, body shot. It's gonna be a lot of stuff, bro. Man, it's gonna be a lot of stuff going on in the fight. If he would, he would. Oh, yeah, I already read that one. Read that one. Read that one. Oh man, his government Javante. Man, I just be calling him Tinkerbell. I mean, you know what I'm saying, man? Because he got all these people delusional. They just, I mean, for real. Like, I don't be getting it. It's like, bro, what has this man done? You know, man, to get so much praise. And then we wonder why the sport is dying. It's like, so you praise the guy who has accomplished the least? Right. So, wait. So you praise the guy more than everybody in America who has accomplished less than everybody. I want people to make that make sense. So the guy who has accomplished less than every other American fighter gets the most praise. Then you wonder why American boxing dying. I want people to really think about that, man. Man, because he haven't accomplished more than Shakur. He haven't accomplished more than Devin. Right now, Keyshawn is right on it. Bro, like Keyshawn about to catch him. I want y'all to think about this. Keyshawn is about to catch this man in a minute. Give it like another year. Keyshawn is going to be by Tinkerbell. Right? He going to be by Tank. Javante. Right? He going to be by him. I want y'all to think about that. Keyshawn is about to catch him. Barinchik, I mean, shit, I basically caught him. I want y'all to think about this shit. Like, Baranchik is a one division champion, right? Tank is what? A one division champion. Right? Because he wasn't supposed to be super champion at 130. He wasn't supposed to be super champion. He won an IBF title from Pedraza. Yes, he won that. And then he lost it on scales. Then he stayed out the ring 8 months. Then he didn't fight Machado. Then they put him in there with Salazar, with Salazar, whatever his name is, and he beat him and he became super champion without fighting the real champion, which was Machado. Then he came up to 135. Then he fought Gamboa for a bubblegum belt when he was Devin Haney's, number one. And he could have fought Devin Haney for the belt, but he chose to fight Gamboa. Then he moved up to 140, and he didn't fight Josh Taylor for nothing, who was the undisputed champion. He fought Mario Barrios for a secondary belt. Not lying, right? I'm not lying. And that's all facts. All facts. That's not hate. That's not just me just coming up with something on Tank. No, that's all facts. He won one real belt. He got put in a position to have a super title, but he didn't fight the champion for the super title. So, yeah, you guys, man, I see that everybody Boning on out. But yeah, man, so that's right. So Baranchik has caught him, right? Like if Keyshawn beats Baranchik, he caught him. I want y'all to think about this stuff. He caught him, right? So all he has to do now is unify a belt. If Keyshawn unified a belt before Tank, come on, man. What is there to say? Right? What else is there to say? If right, look, man, but if Keyshawn beats Baranchik, right, and he gets the title and he unifies with Loma, right? He has beaten Tank Davis to a unification. A guy who came how many fucking years after Tank? How many years? Right? And then people they'll be like, no, it's gonna be like, bro, this man is behind Keyshawn now. Oh my god, bro! Like I want y'all to think about this, bro. He's about to, man. He's about to be on the same level as Tank Davis, Keyshawn Davis after his, after his title fight, right? Because they both, in reality, both of them, in reality, only won one real belt, and that's just a fact. Right? And this is why I be saying, oh man, but Tank Davis, man, he's on the same level as Pitbull Cruz, as Rolly Romero. And people they don't want to, why you disrespecting him like that? No, I'm putting it in a perspective. He has won one real belt. Pitbull Cruz won one. Rolly Romero won one. Keyshawn is on his day. He's on his way to win one. Man, he's on the same level as Baranchik. He won one. He's not even on the same level as a George Kambosos. I mean, come on, man. Right? Like people, they call him Kambumskis. No, but he has done more than your favorite fighter. He has been a unified champion. Doesn't matter how he got him. Oh, man, he got him all in one fight. So what? He was a unified champion. Something your fighter has never been and isn't looking to become no time soon. And he wanted the oldest. It's like, okay. All right, man. Now you could call him, oh man, he can't bumps because he can't, but he has done more than Tank. Think about this. Man, I mean, like Kambosos didn't he have a lineal title too? Yeah, he had the lineal too. This man has done way more than Tank. Stop. Kambosos. Oh man, bro. But people they go around and they act like this man is just untouchable, like he's just the best thing since sliced bread, and he haven't accomplished shit. Oh yeah, man. Like I was supposed to do a live the other day, man, because it seemed like that Paulie Malignaggi, right? That he been checking out the videos, right? Man, because how long ago did I say that tank was manufactured? Right, a year ago, 2 years ago. I've been said this. I said tank was manufactured. Right, he's a manufactured guy. Right, and it's all starting to come out now. I hate to talk about y'all favorite fighter like this, but I just want to see him fight somebody. Right, because these are the entertaining fights around the division that I want to see. Yeah, I want to see the 154 pounders get it on, and I want to see the 175 pounders get it on, right? Because it got some names up there now. It could be Morell versus versus the Bivol, the Bivol better be loser, you could put on that fight. Right? So we can just keep it going. Okay, what you say? Go watch it, resume, smoking mirrors, his best fight, drives a pimple, Cruz and run. Yeah, like you got to think about this. Like it's all smoke and mirrors. It's a straight mirage. You looking at it, right? You think it's like it's a straight palace, right? Now you walk up to it, it's nothing but desert, like a straight mirage, bro. Like some of that look good. It looked good from a distance. When you get up on it, it's like, ugh, what the hell? Yeah, like if Keyshawn fights Loma B, come on, man. Like you got to really think about this. Kambosos has accomplished more than than this guy, man. Right. And everybody call, oh, Ken Bump. No, he has accomplished more than Tank. And that's just a fact. You can't change reality. Right? We not living in the matrix. I mean, well, we probably could be, according to scientists, whatever, but I don't, I'm not getting into that. But this is reality as we know it, right? And the stuff that y'all be saying just don't make no sense. Like, come on. Oh, man, no. Oh, man. So you gonna say, man, that Kambosos, he would? Yes, he has been a man. But have Tank ever unified a belt? Yes or no? Oh no, man. No, I just want to hear the answer. Yes or no? Why do y'all try to go off to some other shit? Did he unify a belt? Yes or no? Yeah, man. He tried to unify a belt. Remember, I don't want it. Right? They always do that, man. He tried to unify. Man, he tried to unify a belt, but Loma ducked him. I don't want to hear none of that. Man, he tried to unify Bill with Shakur. I don't want to hear none of that. Have he done it yet? Right? He could have done it at 130. Right? Have he done it yet? No. Simple. He haven't done it yet. Have other fighters that's younger than him done it? Yes. So have they accomplished more than him? Yes. Right? Are they more popular than him? No. And that's the problem with American boxing. Right there. That's the problem. Right? The same thing with Earl Spence Jr. Think about it. Earl Spence Jr. wasn't more accomplished than Boogeyman Bud. But what they say, they didn't care about that. They didn't care about accomplishments. They didn't care about, but what this man has been through. You feel what I'm saying? Like how he has built up himself and he has done all that. No, they don't care about that. It became a popularity contest, right? Not who has accomplished more in the sport of boxing is a popularity contest. No, I like him better, man. Look, because he, because he fight the way I like to fight, Right. It became just a popularity contest. Same thing with, man, that's what it's all about. Man, it just becomes popularity contests at this point. It don't even matter what you accomplish in the sport of boxing, even though it, like the sport of boxing goes off what you accomplished in the sport of boxing. Like, right? Man, but in their head, it don't matter what you accomplish. Man, he's more popular. But at the end of the day, for him to be remembered in the future, he's going to have to accomplish something. You know that, right? Right? You know that, right? He just can't just be known for, for all these knockouts. Right? He's going to have to be known for being a multi-division champion, real belts. Right? Not bubblegum belts, real belts. Unifying, becoming lineal, cleaning out a division. This man haven't cleaned out no division, but they act like he the toughest thing walking. Man, they haven't cleaned out nothing. Yeah. on, man. Like then they say, oh man, but how you gonna blame his popularity on Floyd? Because Floyd attached his name to him. Like you forgot that Floyd used to talk for this man for years. What are you talking about? This man was on the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather undercard. That was the biggest fight, right? Like since the Pacquiao fight. What are y'all talking about? Right, and that's not the only undercard he was on. Of course, he got all his popularity from, right, man. Now he had to put in the work, right, man, because he had to go in there. He had to get the job done in spectacular fashion, right, which he, which he did. But it was a competition he was fighting too, right. So don't act like this. It's like, oh man, no, he is manufactured, right, and everybody is starting to figure him out now. Everybody is starting to figure him out. Everybody is starting to see what I've been seeing. I mean, what we've been seeing, right? They starting to see it. Like, nah, he's not that confident. He is, right? He's shucking and jiving around certain fights, right? Because you keep on talking about money, 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 money. Okay. Well, Turkey out of sheep got all the money you want, right? You keep talking about money. Money, 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 money. Oh, they don't do this. Oh, they do. Well, Turkey out of sheep got all the money you want. Go over there. Right? He don't got no limit right now. Right? No limit right now. Unlimited budget right now. Go over there. No, 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 no. You're not going to go over there because you already know. I can't pick and choose who I want to fight. I can't bring up no little dude from 130. I can't bring down nobody from 140. No, I'm going to have to fight somebody that's in my division, right? And I can't put no weight clauses on them. I can't do none of the stuff that I want to do, right? I can't do none of the stuff I want to do. So all them, man, but all them are D-eaters, man. Right? So that's how I'm going to behave, right? I'm going to behave like that, like a little kid. All of them over there. Man, I can't get my way. Man, forget all of them. Weird. But this is what people want. In Turkey, if he was still active. Oh, yeah, man. I would not be surprised if Floyd Mayweather was trying to set up an exhibition fight with Turkey. Man, right against somebody. Man, I would not be surprised. Floyd is not dumb, right? That's why Floyd, he was over there with, with Shakur and, Andre Ward and Terrence Crawford. He already know he's about money. Floyd about money, right? Like Floyd is not stupid, right? You seen what he started doing, like when the PBC, when they really start falling off, he started going to the zone, right? He started doing business with the zones. He's doing exhibitions on the zone, right? Man, because he's not dumb. I'm going where the money at. Y'all can act like this. You can stay. You feel what I'm saying, man? But but Al Heyman wouldn't be nothing without Floyd Mayweather, right? And Floyd already know that. Like Al wouldn't be nothing without me. So, hey, man, and he owe me money. So come on, bro. Man, now this guy, he can't control nothing I'm doing right now, bro. Man, unless you gonna pay me my money, right, for my Pacquiao fight. Shit, that's over a decade ago, ain't it? Come on, man. But they wanted people to go over there. Can still make more per fight than any people. Yeah. Man, he can still make more money than any one of those guys over there. Hands down. Hands down. He can make more money than probably 90 per, right? Yeah, probably a lot of guys in boxing still. Still. Right? He still probably can make, he can still make. Man, I think that Floyd, he can still get, $10, $15 million paydays. Right? I still think he can do that. Man, because people, they just want to just come and just see him, see Floyd. Man, because they grew up on him and, like they older now, they can come to these fights to see, they just come just to see Floyd. Yeah, man, but we're going to see how it play on out, man. So March 4th, March 1st is the next one. No, we got no, we got Benavidez and Bibble coming up next, and Shakur them on the undercard and all them. So that's the next one up. And do T.O. and them fight? I mean, like, I'm really not worried about T.O. like that, to be honest, but I think they do. And then we got Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. We're gonna see how that play on out, man. I'm not really interested in that fight. Right. With Tank, he trying to get us interested by getting into it with everybody. Right. He trying to. So we're going to see how it go, you guys. But yeah, you guys, man, I'm going to leave it right there. It's 12 noon. But Coach probably go over there to Coach Malachi, get some laughs on, if he on. But yeah, you guys, salute. Man, appreciate you guys. I'm gonna tap back in probably a little later on, probably gonna get some more information on this Luka and Anthony Davis situation, because they said they really was getting rid of Luka because he didn't want to get in shape and shit like that. But I'm like, nah, bro, like they didn't want to pay him that $346 million. That's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking that Mark Cuban being cheap as hell, right? He didn't want to give up that bread, right? So he like, hey, I'm gonna put that burden on the Lakers, right? Man, that's a bigger market. Hey, he can go to LA. Hey, man, I'm gonna put that burden on the Lakers. And what the Lakers gonna have to do? The Lakers, they gonna have to, man, like, just my opinion though, I think that they gonna have to get rid of LeBron. Right, man, and they gonna keep Bronny, but they gonna get rid of LeBron. I think that they got to get rid of LeBron, right? Ship him on out, and for some reason, I just think he going to New York though. I just feel like that LeBron is going to New York. I don't know why. I feel like he's going over there to the Knicks. I don't got no information on that, nothing like that, but I just feel like he's just gonna go to another big market, right? Because LA and New York is the two biggest markets, right? So I just feel like he's just gonna go to another big ass market, and and he can hide behind Bronson and Cat and all those guys. He can hide behind those guys like that. They probably gonna trade that dude Anunoby. This is just what I'm thinking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that he's about to go to another big market. This is why they bringing in Luka, right? Because Luka can be the future of the Lakers, right? He's 26. They already got a James over there, right? They got Bronny. So, I mean, now we're gonna see how it work on now, man. Like, man, but I heard people saying like, "Oh man, he going to Golden State." I said, I don't know about that, right? I don't know about him going to Golden State. I don't know about him going to Golden State, like, but you never know, right? You never know. He probably can play that Iggy role, right? But gotta be two Akron dudes, on the court at the same time, him and Steph. So we're gonna see how I play on out, you guys. But let me get on off of this internet, man. Go and eat me some lunch. I appreciate all you guys for tapping on in, man. Until next time, I'm gone. Have a blessed day. Peace.